history of United States, you know, they were telling us that all the native indigenous people were, you know, they gave them alcohol to take over
because you take your guard down.
Yeah.
What is a man with his guard down?
A prey.
Right. You're fooled, buddy.
You are now listening to the thoughts and sounds of I See the God King. This is the I See Experience.
The 1017 Gucci Man belly. You know, you got diabetes, you know, and that shit sneak up on you, you know?
Right.
You be waking up in sweats and then don't be like a person that can't handle the liquor. Don't be the worst people to be around.
Oh, mad drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Right.
It's just the worst. It's just the worst. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like, it's, people don't, we're not taught how to balance and recharge.
Yeah.
Right? That's why, like, is it the, if you're Muslim,
right,
what you pray like 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? And in that time, you get time, just some quiet time. A lot of people just go through every day and they never just make it a priority, you know, to just sit with themselves and get some quiet time.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're right, because it seems like you said, especially in American culture, everything's go, 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 go. And you going so much that by the time you realize, like, hey, I'm actually tired, you know, you already like 3-4 drinks in.
Right.
Or
right. You should be laying down right now.
Yeah. But then somebody else drinking. Then the people around you, come on, girl, get up, or come on, dog, let's get up and go. Right. Go again. Let's go again. You know, I used to have a friend. We used to call him the kidnapper. We'll go out to the club let out 2, 3 or whatever. Oh yeah, I got another spot we go to. In the beginning I was going, but it's like, dog, all that staying out like a vampire and drinking and, you know, trying to catch low-hanging fruit and all that, man, that still take a toll on your body and your mind and your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was doing research on alcohol and the effects that it has on us physically and in a esoteric or spiritual realm, you know, it encourages your lowest chakra, which is the root chakra, which is the one that makes everybody more primal, and that's why you use the word predatorial. You know, because you're in predator mode at that point. Right. You know, and are
you lost?
Right. And now
let me show you the way.
Yeah, and then simultaneously, it is lowering your crown chakra, which is supposed to be the thing that keeps us one with a higher consciousness, you know. And so, like, now it brings me to my next part. In the black community, especially in like hip hop and music, I remember being a kid going to the stores and the liquor and seeing Billy D. Williams with the Michelob or Michelob Ultra, and all the way to like hip hop, where it's like if you're a successful hip hop artist or musician, somehow, some way you're gonna have a liquor brand. It's like that, like the powers that be, is like, oh, y'all are cool. You get a liquor thing,
right?
You know, and it's like, why is it that it's always a liquor deal? It used to be a shoe deal back in the day. I don't see that no more. But it's like it's always a liquor deal. And I think about all the top people like Puffy, Jay-Z, even Rick Ross. They all got liquor deal. Like
liquor deal.
Yeah,
is that like a disease?
Liquor deal. For liquor deal. We're gonna take some nice photographs. But yeah, you know, and it had me thinking like, dog, I feel like they're doing this on purpose. even the whole Puffy situation that he got into all this legal issues was based off of a liquor deal.
Liquor deal. Got him again.
Right. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely, it's a form of enslavement.
Mm-hmm.
You drink it, you feel good while you're drinking it. 50% of the people that drink probably do something stupid.
Right.
You know, drunk driving.
Oh my God.
You know, that's a thing. Being out, disorderly public, disorderly conduct.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you have that whole aspect of it, but so, you know, so some people drink it and feel good and can have a good time. Some people is going to go left. They might not even make it home because of it. That's like, you know,
right.
It's a wild extreme, but it's like, yeah, that's kind of the two sides of it.
Right.
And then you drink it, and then, you know, regardless of what happens, once you wake up from it, you usually feel bad.
Yeah.
You know, you usually feel a bit depleted.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to call in to work the next day, depending on, you know, what you ate, how much you drank, did you eat,
right?
How late you stayed up,
what type of liquor that you drank,
right? Was it brown? Was it top shelf? What?
Right.
And then they got the Don Julio, and now that's like 10% agave.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like what?
It's
like 50.
No, I thought it was, I don't know.
It's supposed to be
high, way more than that. I thought it was like 100%,
right?
Something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, so it's what are you really drinking?
Right.
And when you calling it top shelf, like, we don't even know what the real good stuff is.
Exactly.
At all, you know. So
and just like historically in the history of United States, you know, they were telling us that all the native indigenous people were, you know, they gave them alcohol to take over
because you take your guard down.
Yeah.
What is a man with his guard down?
A prey.
Right. You're fooled, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you bring it to where we're at now. We're self-taking it all the time. Like, we're living for the weekend. The disciplined people are living for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We got some people that drink every day. I've been around people who drink all the time and be functioning drunks. They self without drinking.
Right.
You know, and
they're going to withdrawal if they stop.
Right. And it just made me realize that there's a bigger play at hand. And alcohol is definitely a part of it to take your guard down. I like how you said that. You know, it's definitely bringing your guard down. It's definitely not a thing that is going to help you for the long run. And I know that you want to talk about solutions and how that will be impactful if you're trying to elevate your mind and your conscience and just be healthy. Because we'd like to talk about having a balance a lot on this channel. And is there such thing as a balance with drinking alcohol? Or is it just best to just barely do it? In your opinion, what do you think?
I think from a high level, God frequency, you don't want or need nothing.
Right.
I don't want or need anything.
Okay.
You know?
What's the next tier down?
Next tier down from God frequency?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really come up with tiers.
So I guess
I have to make a tier level.
You're right. So I guess on the human being level.
Yeah, I guess you know, there would be man, and then like aware man and like non-aware.
Yeah.
Right? Because like seeking man and like don't even know what.
Or guarded.
Don't even know we're playing hide and seek.
Unguarded.
Right, right.
Unguard. Yeah. So, you know, for me, as the older I've gotten, I realized like alcohol definitely did not help me. My recovery time was like a lot, where I would drink 2, 3, 4 cups. And when I got to mid to late 30s, man, that the recovery time ended up feeling like it was 2 days. Like I would have a headache, I would feel sluggish, my brain wouldn't be as sharp. All the way to now, I have a 2 drink maximum if I'm at a social function. But now I got that thing down to 1 now, because it's not going to really help me in a staying sharp and help me
in any way. It really don't help in any way. Like, it's poison.
Right.
You putting poison in your body. It really is no day that you should necessarily be doing that.
Right.
You know, I think being able to enjoy a nice glass of alcohol in the right setting, you know, is can be a nice experience.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, most people, you know, kind of overuse it and abuse it, and anything that you abuse can be, you know, can be detrimental to you. You know, too much of anything can be a bad thing. You know, so I don't think it's necessarily the alcohol that's the demon. It's just the way that it's being used.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like food. You know, McDonald's with, you know, you remember when they were super size, you could get like super size. Yes, a big ass thing of fries like that, a big soda like that. Just the soda by itself is like 11,000 calories.
Right.
And you eating this, you know, and it's like, yo, well, that's too much. You eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You ate Captain Crunch. You're a lab rat. Right. You ate Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch for breakfast. You know, a Lunchable for lunch.
Right.
You know, and McDonald's for dinner, or KFC, or whatever the hell.
Like, chips.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's they got us at every turn. Like it's like you got to be so disciplined, and not on top of that, be around other disciplined people.
That's it. You got to have knowledge. You got to be in tune of what's going on and understand that, you know, that yeah, you're under attack. People are lying to you, and deceiving you into being their best customer. Right. You know, like even like I saw a thing about eggs. It was like that was a marketing campaign by the farmers to sell more eggs.
Are you talking about eggs or the dairy? Is it the dairy one? Remember they were talking about the dairy one, like milk doesn't body good and the strong bones.
Right.
And then we find out all that it was all BS.
Made up. Right. And it's the same thing with the eggs, same thing with the milk. You know, the 3 meals a day. Right. You know, that's all part of that whole thing right there. I saw a thing where it was said where black people like to eat watermelon. You know, they said that was a marketing campaign so that because black farmers were selling so many watermelons,
they was getting rich.
Yeah, that they was getting rich, so they wanted to slow them down. You know, so it's just like, yeah, all of this, you know, a lot of the stuff that we think is true. In fact, that's why I like when people talk about religion and mathematics and science and true knowledge. Is like, where?
Yeah.
Where do you think that is, buddy? Because everything that's promoted to us is basically lies just to get us into.
Which lie do you find the most comfortable?
Right.
I like this lie. I sleep better at night with this one on. Yeah, and you know, a lot of this stuff comes through trial and error and experience. You know, it's easy for me to say this stuff because I've been drunk before and I've been hungover before. Oh yeah, I've been a predator before and I've been a prey before.
We've tasted the fruits.
You know, and you know,
the dark side.
Yeah. Awesome power of the dark side.
You are now listening to the thoughts and sounds of IC the God King. This is the IC Experience.